Welcome Pisces to your in-depth weekly forecast for week commencing the 19th of August for the Ascendant, the Sun or the Moon. If you cast your mind back to the 21st of January, the mighty but tiny Pluto moved into the sign of Aquarius. Since then, every month the Moon has conjoined with Pluto once a month and created a lot of intensity around the parts of life that many of us can find a little difficult to grapple with. So that is the subconscious, our anxieties, our fears, where we feel more vulnerable, where we don't feel that we're as effective, where we could also have old issues that are still operating away. So as you go into this week, we've just had the last pass between the Moon and Pluto that will occur until the 5th of December. So that's something to celebrate, but it doesn't change the fact that the full moon occurs in the delicate 12th house that Pluto's been impacting upon. And it can bring to the surface in perhaps an unexpected way this week as the moon angles towards the electric, quick-moving energies of Uranus for you in house 3, something that could be quite challenging. But also on the other side of the heavens, we have the Sun and the retreating Mercury combining in your 6th house of practicalities. If you really want to focus on making some reforms, changes to where you work, perhaps bringing in some new efficiencies, small but important changes can have a lot of positive benefits to you at this time. It's just that if you try to do too much this week with Uranus in the mix, whether it's domestically or even with that inner work, you could end up feeling absolutely shredded. And one of the reasons for that, Pisces, is that Saturn has been in your sign full time since March 2023. It's in a retrograde at the moment, but it's in an opposition in a very cold and stern way with Venus, the planet of relating. Now on the 5th of August, Venus moved into your sector of relating, and that may have provided an uptick in certain connections, but they're going to be tested. So if you met someone from then until now, you're going to find out whether this tie can stick around or not. It can, but it will be tested this week, because in your sector of home and emotion is the feisty Mars and the exuberant Jupiter, your traditional ruler. And they're impatient. They're impatient for you to get what you need in terms of your emotional or home world, but you can't take your mind off what your psychological motivations are, or, moreover, those of other people that you interact with. Because at work, for example, just be aware that precision, attention to detail, being really meticulous about every single element of your work is essential, because if you do make a mistake, unfortunately someone can seize on that with relish. I also don't feel that this is the best of weeks to reveal any confidential details to anyone you don't know very well. Now this all sounds a little cautious and perhaps even challenging, but you do have that chance to reform your situation, make improvements, as long as you're aware of your emotional needs too. And then on Thursday, the Sun moves into your opposite sign, Venus moves forwards in a very positive way, and you can start to get your equilibrium back. And if you do feel there's been some politics or hostility or underhand stuff going on in your situation, I feel that you'll start to think through who you can connect to and connect to cleanly and positively. And that is going to be an opportunity over the following month, and particularly from the 9th of September when Mercury comes back into your opposite sign, to really get the clarity around key relationships. But some fair weather friends could be making way from your situation, but at the heart of what you need at the moment is to slim down your world and focus on what's really essential. And that's the journey and the life lesson that Saturn teaches all of us when it comes through our own sign, as it will do through to next year when it briefly goes into Aries and then back into your sign before leaving after a full 29.5-year circuit in year 2026. Have a lovely week. And if you'd like to take advantage of my very special year 2025 personal forecast offer, you can get the rest of this year free. and also for 30% off your Life Roadmap report. Please see the link beneath this video. All this is based on your personal birth data. No two charts are exactly the same. It's great value and will give you searing insights to guide your moves future forwards.